And we're live. I thought he was gonna have my little
Your little intro.
Yeah, my little intro. What's going on?
Your intro, your big intro.
Yeah, what's going on, Tom? I feel like a stepchild. Okay. But anyway, so we are live. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Those of you when you get here. Today, Purpose Over Pain podcast. I don't know what episode we in right now. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look, but I don't know what episode that we in right now. Probably like 15, something like that. But anyway, today our topic is we are talking about the group chat. What we talk about in the group chat. Ladies, I know our group chat can get a bit rough.
A little risque.
We share things. Sometimes we overshare. I know I'm one for that. That definitely overshares in the group chat. But y'all my sisters. Y'all get to see all of that shit. So today we have Miss Tiff as always. And then we got Misha. She is no stranger to the show. That's the BFF. And then we have Miss Leisha.
What's up?
And
y'all?
we have Tanisha.
Hey.
She's so cute.
So the cutest thing about this is that for those who don't know, they are sisters. So Missy is my best friend. They are sisters. They are my sisters. That's just how we roll.
And
is and do. So let's get started. The group chat. Drawbacks of the group chat. I know I was having a conversation and someone said to me that a group chat is not always a good thing, which I absolutely agree. I don't necessarily like group chats, but when you have people that are in that group chat that you can trust, that's why I can let loose and I can be like, girl, let me tell you what I did last night.
what I did last night.
Hey, I came home
about 2:45 p.m.
Tell my business.
I was talking about you. Tell on yourself, child.
I did.
Open your mouth.
My bad.
Every time.
So when we are talking about our group chat, we share not only, do we talk about men and stuff like that, but I think that's more so what our group chat is about. Is about these guys.
I must say this. It's 50% that, but the other 50% is like planning stuff and
our event.
We be having like mental health check-ins and stuff too. Like just recently, we just had a chat.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we had therapy Thursday because we was
that
really
should be a new thing.
It was. Leisha was calling it that. She was legit like we having therapy Thursday in a group chat.
I was working, so I probably missed.
That one day
there.
It was real deep that day.
It was.
We always working.
Right, you saying like we be sitting at home. I do work, a real job. I don't scam. I don't tell cat, even though it's close.
And don't say I just a little bit,
all up in the inbox with them offers. One time
she look okay.
Never mind. Just keep going.
Okay, so again, so we talk about various things in our group chat. So what did we talk about? Okay, so one of the things that came up was Sheree from Housewives of Atlanta, and they had this big thing where they didn't know, or Martell didn't pay for her birthday dinner. How do y'all feel about that? Like, and not just like it being like the birthday dinner, but like we at the bar, one of your little dips come through. Is he obligated to buy drinks for you and everyone else in your circle that's there with you?
No, he's not.
Me said, come on, big money.
Okay, listen.
No, he's not.
Okay, listen. I'm saying no, you're not obligated. You are not, ladies, nobody. You're not obligated. No. However, it's all about the tone you want to set. No. Because me personally, I'm a fan of like, I'm not a fan of a trick. Like I don't, because y'all know I don't. It ain't about the gifts, but I'm a fan of like big dick energy. I like
Mhm.
some player at like y'all know. I love when a nigga do some play like you player, and I like that.
Right,
So
right.
it's like if you come and if you buy a drink for like if I fuck with you and I'm texting you and you see me at the bar, it's expected for you to buy me a drink because I fuck
Mhm.
with you.
Yeah.
But if you buy the gang a drink too,
Oh yeah.
listen, y'all remember when the drink got bought? Listen,
Okay.
When the bottle got bought.
So I feel like you know what your man can
Period.
and can't do.
Mhm.
You know,
also know
and
who
I
you
think
fucking with.
And
there
what
should be
his mind.
absolutely there should be like this intrinsic knowing of like, okay, I know my man worked this job. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Okay, we out with my girls, whatever.
Right.
Okay. Oh, if he offers
Right.
to do XYZ, whatever. Okay, it's all
Mhm.
good.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
in no way, shape, or form would I ever expect or
Right.
have my man feel obligated,
Mhm.
especially if it's a little bit out of his comfort zone or
Yeah.
his realm, or financial realm or
Right.
whatever. That wouldn't be fair.
I agree.
And I would never want to, put my man in an uncomfortable position to
Mhm.
make him feel like, oh, well,
Exactly.
he gotta ball out or he
Right.
gotta show off some certain image
Mhm.
in order to like make himself look a certain way or make me look like, oh, I got a baller or whatever. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
that wouldn't be fair. And what are we
Mhm.
really doing? You
Right,
know?
right. Because why does he have to do that? Like,
Mhm.
I don't like. I get the whole big like if my little you dig, came to the spot, and what I'm saying, he bought everybody drinks, I'd be like, okay,
It's
I
such a nice
wouldn't be
feeling.
mad at it.
would be
Yeah,
nice,
it's
but it's
a
a
nice
nice
feeling.
feeling. It's
Yeah.
not something that's required, but it's like if you want to go the extra mile to show a bitch, that's definitely. I mean, that will definitely get you to the top of the roster. If that's where you want to be. Because I'm saying it's all about where you want to be. If you want to be my man,
And what he's
But no,
comfortable
you
with.
can't
You
do
gotta buy-
that.
no, I'm
You
not
can't-
saying-
You
I'm
can't
not
do
saying.
that.
Okay, you're right.
Because
You're
that's you putting pressure on him now. Like, oh, I want to be the top dog. Let
Because
me
I gotta
go.
spend.
Yeah.
No, he don't gotta. You ain't got to spend. Like, if you gonna do your big one, do your big one. But you ain't trying to impress my friends. You trying to impress me.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
That's my
certain
thing.
stuff, but some shit like that do
But
impress
that's
me.
what I'm saying. Like, if you gonna do your big one, do your big one. But at the end of the day, fuck them. Where my
No,
drink at?
that's
Like,
what I'm
Right.
talking about. But that's what I'm talking about.
you just said.
My drink and y'all drink. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
So that's his big one.
No, that could be one of your big ones. Yes. I'm not saying it's a requirement. No. But I'm
Mhm.
saying if you want an A+ instead of an A, I
Not the
just want to
plus.
let the overachievers know the option is there. Can you get to the top of the roster without buying all of us a drink? Absolutely.
it's just gonna take a little longer.
Absolutely not. It won't, because y'all know at heart, y'all know how I am.
Right.
Like we could go on a picnic in the living room and I'm in love for real. So
Yeah.
come on now. It's not really about that. But I'm saying, like, if we out.
Mm-hmm. Just
It's a
do
nice
your just do a big one. It's a nice
No,
little
I mean,
touch.
you don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
You
do
can do it for me though. Like,
I mean, it's appreciated.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute.
It's
mean,
not
and-
required, but it will be
And
accepted.
as one the drinky,
because I don't even
Thank
really drink like
you.
that. Why we really? I'm
Shit,
not
if
gonna
you
drink
know
it.
me, keep the motherfuckers coming. What?
thank you. When I'm ready to get, thank you.
Okay, that's why I say it ain't obligated because I know me. I'm
But
I'm
I
ready for
feel
another
like
drink.
for
Right.
Markel though, in speaking on their specific situation, do I feel like that he should have picked up the tab? I'm gonna say absolutely yes, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
He know the caliber of woman that he
That he
dealing
was
with.
dealing with. Mhm.
Right. And the lady at work made that point, which makes sense. You know who you dealing with.
Mhm.
At any given time, we know Sheree and her friends are liable to have on thousands of dollars worth of clothes, jewelry, hair.
And they said it was only
glam.
1,500.
Only.
But you got to think who they are.
Who they are though.
But I'm saying that man
You
got,
got
obligations outside. He just started fucking with Sheree. He got an ex-wife. He got
But
kids. He got X, Y, and Z.
He did invite them. He told them to come.
Okay,
But
bring
but-
your own
okay,
money.
so-
Like,
right.
what? Why would you go out eat? Regardless who to invite, why would you go outside expecting somebody else to pay for
I
you?
don't. I
Preaching
think.
easy.
I still think he
Right.
should. I think he should.
But that's just like when you think about like the chicks, all the videos where the girls be having the niggas fly them out and then they get out there and they ain't got no fucking money and they don't want to give up the coochie. Excuse me, ma'am. If you give me a flight
How
and
the
I'm
fuck did
going
they get-
somewhere,
where is they
I'm
finding them at, please.
I'm giving it to
Please.
you.
It's
Right.
them dudes
And
that
it's
be in your
not saying
DM,
it's
sugar babies.
Obligated,
It's
but
not obligated.
Anybody who
However,
wants to send somebody a
however.
flight somewhere, please, what's my new Facebook? Amisa Williams, because I want to travel. Listen, let's go.
Bro.
Oh, red nose.
What? Y'all don't want to go nowhere?
I do.
No regular.
I'm saying,
let
ain't
a
nobody
nigga
finna-
dime.
And I'm not finna meet no motherfucker on. I'm not finna write. Nobody finna on Instagram or Facebook finna write me and be like, "Oh, I want to fly you out," and I'm just finna. I'm gone.
Honestly,
No.
I'm all about adventures
That's
these
weird,
days.
bro. That's just giving me
I
weird
think-
energy.
right,
think-
just to be off top.
I don't think,
Now,
honestly, I don't think it's weird. I think, honestly, what better way to get to know a motherfucker for real?
Oh,
Like,
you can let's go chop. Let's go talk real quick.
Yeah,
let's
chop
go
it up.
No, that's too.
No.
That's too.
Yeah,
No,
that's
intimate.
kind of extravagant.
Yeah,
scary, man. Y'all ain't trying to live life for real.
not
Yes,
like
he
that.
is.
I'm trying to have some adventures.
Not
You
those
gonna-
times.
Okay. You gonna
but-
fuck around and have the wrong adventure. That nigga gonna have
He
your
gonna
ass
take your ass
tied
in
up
Cambodia or
motherfucking-
somewhere.
So
You gonna be on the side of the road.
Devil's advocate, right? So let's say you fly out there. Let's say you don't know this man from what they said, can of paint, right? You
Can of
go
paint.
out there
Are we out there?
and
Where we at though?
where are we?
I
Make
don't
up
know.
somewhere. Where you
I always want to go to St. Thomas.
Okay, same time as y'all in St. Thomas. You watch you know this man from Adam, right?
Okay.
What if you get out there
Uh-huh.
and he on some weird stuff?
Like what?
Like
He just not
Like he wants
regular.
you. Like okay, so this is the thing. So like I've seen like the Instagram stories where the chicks they meet the guys, like they go out of the country with the guys, and then these men is actually over there like shitting on them, like that's like how they get. You know what I'm saying?
But also, I think what really combats a lot of this that I feel like people don't talk about is I feel like these women be very naive, and I feel like I don't know if they really communicating clearly because in the
Mhm.
videos it does seem like they don't know that that's what they was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm pretty straightforward and blunt. So I'm really like,
Mm-hmm.
I be in the inbox asking niggas like, what's up? What do you really want from day one? Like, if you want some
Right.
pussy, just tell me that. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so
Might be
before
able
I
to
get
lay
over
it
there, I'm
on you.
already gonna know. Like,
Right.
if you went to shitting on people and I'm not into that, I'm not even gonna be there. Like, if I know
Ain't
you want
nobody
some
gonna
pussy,
tell you that like off the rip. though.
Right.
would you share a room
actually-
with him or would you have your own room?
it depends on how long we've been talking online. I'm not, cause I lay in a room with a nigga and
Never.
you ain't gonna touch me. I've
Never.
done it.
Never. And
Well,
that's exactly
Pat.
that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't fly out with a random because if I'm getting flued out, I'm getting cracked. I'm sorry.
Like a taco,
and that's what I'm
crack.
saying. Like I'm not gonna just be
Scramble
flying
like
out with no
an egg.
random because I know if I'm getting
Y'all-
flued out on some, it's up
It's not
there.
always about that.
When you out of
Sometimes I
town
like
with
to
when
be
you
a
out of
little
town with a nigga,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that's
around-
what I'm saying.
Okay,
Bend
I'm
over.
saying, but sometimes I like to. Me personally, I like to build an emotional connection.
Okay,
too.
girl,
You
then
start
you
acting
gonna
like
do that,
naive
girl.
You
You can do that
before you go
dinner.
out of
But
town.
we talking about somebody I just met in the inbox.
So
So why
why-
got time to build an emotional connection? Y'all just said would I go with him? I'm like, yeah, I'ma go with you.
You should be like, nah.
Why?
You can build an emotional
Okay,
connection over
Let's
dinner.
keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Misha,
think,
you won't even
honestly-
go on a date with a nigga.
No, I'm not because I don't do dates outside of my city. We just talked about going out of town.
This is true.
Okay, this is
Mhm.
different than going to motherfucker. I don't even know where they be trying to take me because we don't even get that far because I'm not going. Ain't nobody approached me with, "Do you want the window seat or the aisle?" And if they did,
Need that though.
it might be a little different. But I think I'm speaking honestly. Y'all, some of my best gals.
You not lying.
Y'all know who's been approaching me and
Look.
how they've been coming.
Yeah.
I have not got the, do you want the window seat or the aisle? Do
This
you
is
want a
true.
balcony? Because I've been trying to, last time I had a balcony, I was in that motherfucker by myself.
Wait a minute.
This is true.
I had one first day, right? Said, you want to pull up where I work at the barbershop? I said, pull up at the barbershop.
I hate when niggas do that. Like, no, I'm not coming to the barbershop.
no.
No,
Yeah.
that's
No,
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do, gang. No,
Pull up
I'm
at
not coming to the
barbershop.
barbershop.
Never. I'm
Bring
not.
my 3 boys with me.
No, because that's slick. He trying to be funny. He ain't
Yeah,
trying to be funny, but he,
he
on some-
try to.
Do y'all know her?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Mm-mm, I'm
yeah.
not
But
coming.
do he know you?
Yeah. Do we know you?
Do he know you?
No.
Do they know you?
Do they know you?
Who?
They mine.
Okay,
They
final verdict.
might.
We're gonna go around the room.
Okay.
On what your verdict is. We starting with Tanisha. Should Martell have picked up the tab? Here are the facts. He did set up the reservation for the ladies and told her friends to come out. It's Sheree's birthday. And should
Now,
he
see, I
have
didn't know
paid?
that.
Yes or no, and why?
No, I feel like social media and reality TV got a lot of people's minds brainwashed into thinking that, okay, a man, just because a man, he got all this money, he's supposed to pay for me and my friends to do X, Y, and Z. You don't know what that man got going on. He got kids. That was Sheree's birthday. You don't know if he could have scraped up his last little 200 to
Right.
take her out because he knew that meant something to her.
Yeah, he did
And-
pay to set the record, Clay. He did pay for Sheree. He just didn't pay for nobody.
That's
else.
what I'm saying. Like,
And
you don't
some
know
of the
what.
ladies did have their husbands there too.
That's
You
what,
know?
so why they
yeah.
couldn't pay? Why they couldn't pay for their wives?
And if she was 1,500, where did they
Right.
go?
It don't make sense. I
Okay.
know he ain't wrong.
All right,
Okay.
Tiff, your turn.
All right,
What
boom.
you
So I got to get the Gemini answer. So boom, one on
Yeah.
one side, one on the other.
Okay,
So
devil's advocate.
on the rich people side, like it's like, okay, you got a little bit of money, you know,
Yes.
maybe you could afford this only 1,500, but like she said, we don't know what he got tied up.
Mhm.
He got obligations,
Right.
kids, family. You know, nobody should ever expect that somebody else should be paying for you, especially if you come out with the obligation, with the expectation that you're gonna eat,
Right.
and you got your man with you,
Right.
you know. So why your man not paying for your food? Why you don't got the expectation to pay for your own food, and you expect somebody else man
To
who,
pay for your
and it's
food.
her birthday,
Mhm.
you know? And so, and if the shoe's on the other foot, if it's my birthday, I would really only expect my man to pay for me and
Mhm.
himself, honestly.
Mhm.
Obligation wise, yes. If he go extra, then, you know, he might get a little dessert.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the same is true. I think what also was wrong was that, who was it? Sanya.
And she called him out.
Yeah, I think that she
Yeah.
was absolutely wrong for calling him out. Like, your husband was there. Like,
that's
that
what I
could
was
have been a
talking about.
conversation that they could have had between the two of them or the four of them. But to call it out like that, to me, is like behavior. Like, okay, bitches, you broke. Did y'all not have it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know he was not obligated to pay for their dinner.
Mhm.
But as the birthday girl, I'm gonna need you to make sure that I get my dinner paid.
That's the only person
for.
who dinner
That's-
should have got paid
that's
for.
it.
Seriously.
That's all. That's it.
All
What
right.
you think, Leisha?
I think no, he shouldn't have paid for that shit. Can I come? But no, I don't think it's her birthday, y'all. If y'all her real friends, day one, y'all there to celebrate her.
Right. Why y'all ain't chipping
And then
in
it's
for
like
her?
for you to call him
That
out
part.
publicly, like
Mhm.
even more disrespect. I wouldn't
Mhm.
want you to be coming to no more birthday functions for
Right.
me and my man.
Yep.
You know.
Period.
Yep. Well, we already
Yeah.
know what you think,
Right,
Leisha.
girl.
Y'all know me. I think he should pay for that shit. But that's just me. I just like it when men's be mans.
You want a baller?
He don't have to have money, but I feel like Martell listen, I feel like I know Martell. I've been watching him on the other show. And the way he did Melody, he need to pay for that dinner. Everybody dinner. If y'all know him, y'all seen how he did that girl and them kids and Adrian and two. He should have paid. He got it. He got all them businesses and stuff
he
that
do got it.
he
though.
got it.
What I'm saying, that's
But
his
just 'cause
return
he got
to his
it, that's
business.
he got it right.
He got it, and
Right.
but he know the caliber. My thing is, don't date people that's out of your league. Like,
Mhm.
don't date people. This lady is on national
Mhm.
TV. You know, you wouldn't even be here. Like, seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you didn't want that attention, then you could have dated her without being on the show.
Yeah.
But you signed the contract. You
something.
you signed the contract. You knew what you was doing, and then you made sure the cameras was there to catch the dinner.
But really, honestly, question:
What?
did they really pay for it though? Because
what I'm
because
thinking.
it was filmed.
Well, I don't know.
So I don't know. So
Who cares?
we having a whole debate about some shit that they probably
They
nan one of
probably
their ass
staged.
paid for.
Look.
It's all
Yeah.
staged.
But
Anyways, next.
so what are okay? So another thing that I've saw a lot recently is when we talk about submission and we talk
Ooh, that's my
about
favorite.
and we talk about submission and we talk about women, and I see it a lot where like guys is like women are not wanting to submit to their women, to their men, blah blah blah.
Okay.
But I think that a lot of men really don't even know
that they even a
what-
man.
yeah, and they don't even know like what it truly means for a woman to submit to you. For me, I feel like I've grown up seeing women submit to their men. My mother, my grandparents, on both sides. So I've seen
Gonna
it.
tell
You know what I'm saying? So I've seen
My
it.
bad, Mama.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I think that it can be abused. And that's one thing that for me that I'm scared of is that my submission being abused because it has by some fuck niggas.
Facts. I feel like men ain't men. They ain't leading. I ain't speaking about my man. My man.
know. Okay, and that's just on period. Okay.
If you see this, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about what I see. But what I do see is that just men, they ain't leading. They want to lead you to hell, literally.
And y'all need to go follow Leisha Man.
And that's on that. Hey,
Absolutely.
brother.
So one thing that I say, right? So I'm real big on etymology and like words and stuff, right? So the actual word submit, submission, right? You have sub and you have mit, mission. So mit, miss, it means to carry or to throw.
Mhm.
All right. And then you have sub, which
Mhm.
means under. Right.
Mhm.
So the actual word for submit means to throw under. So in order to throw yourself under something, something needs to be over you.
Right.
So a lot of men don't necessarily want to be over you. They don't want to cover you.
They lazy.
Right. So if you can't, so in order for me to submit, you have to show me that you are covering me. Cover me. Are you going to protect me?
Yep.
Not just physically, not just ready to fight. Are you ready to protect my heart? Can you hold this household? A lot of times nature, the animals in nature have a lot more sense than we do sometimes, right?
Most times.
Because you have like you have birds when they're a male bird is trying to get their attention, they'll make them dance and show
Okay.
feathers.
Mhm.
And they be showing
I need
out.
you to go build me a nest. Can you go and find branches that's heavier than me and my child? They put them
For
through
my next
tests
I'm gonna do
If
that.
to make sure that they can carry them.
That they can actually even be there.
You
for
know,
it.
and
Yeah,
so
that
we
makes
just
so
be
much
thinking,
sense.
oh, he's so fine. He gonna show up and just love me,
Man.
and I'm gonna submit to him just because he here.
Mhm.
But it's like, no,
It
in order for
doesn't
me
work
to
that way.
submit, to throw myself under, you gotta cover me.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And they don't
Yeah.
want to cover us for real.
Yeah.
They just want to show up.
Yeah.
And show out,
The-
definitely.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say after that
Look.
because I mean that's literally what it is like for a woman. For me, and again, when I look back and I look at my mother and her being submissive to her husband, because why? Because she does not have to worry about too much of
Nothing.
anything.
That's how I want to.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be
Now,
in La La
my
Land.
mother, right?
Like I'm
my
not
mother,
even
she
on
worked.
Earth.
You know what I'm saying? She worked, did all of that good stuff, but she was still submissive to her husband. She still, when he said something, she listened. Jay said submission can be as simple as listening without an attitude, which becomes a failure. Absolutely. However, a woman should definitely listen. But if you telling me some shit and I just can't get jiggy with it because you've shown examples in the past that your ass ain't
And
gonna be
not
able to
even
come
that-
through,
Just that I
I'm
feel
not
like
listening to you.
a lot of these new age men, y'all are actually scared of the actual thing y'all want.
Yep.
You have to put a
Yes.
woman into a submissive energy. So when
She
a
has to
woman get
trust
an
you.
attitude, that's
Mhm.
not a sign for you to run or feel like you failing, sir. That's a sign for you to correct your woman and calm her down because she's spiraling. So
Come
she
on now.
needs you, okay? That's all that means.
And are you communicating effectively with her?
You
Because
better
I
say
mean,
that.
if you
Mhm.
talking to her in a
Mhm.
calm way, she ain't gonna pop
Why
off
you
on you.
being a dickhead fool? Stop being a dickhead.
You play that beat?
I did because it's absolutely some bullshit because men they don't like you think that automatically like I saw a video. In the video the guy said, "Yeah, we know what we say can hurt y'all. We know what we say can make you cry." So why the fuck say it? If you really care, why would you say something that will make me hurt, that will hurt me, or to make me cry?
I feel
Just
like
because you're trying to
that's
prove
an
a fucking
insecure
point.
man. I feel like that's a man that's projecting onto you because he needs some reassurance.
Mm.
So he feels some type of way. So he like, oh well, I'm finna get this. I'm finna do this bitch in real quick. Let me see if she care.
Mhm.
Let me see if she give a fuck
Mhm.
about me. And that's the type of man that is out here that claim
For
that they
real.
some kings and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. And what in
Kings.
reality, no, you not, boss.
Yeah, ain't even no boss. And I was saying that the other day, like a lot of people ain't as player as they think they are.
Woo, child. Speak on that.
Really not.
Come on.
You know, I try to be a player, and I'm not. I want to be loved. I want to love on somebody's son. All of that good shit. I'm a lover's girl. But like we were talking about earlier, in a sense, I kind of am, because I'm not finna embarrass myself. What we say, that's what being a player is.
Yes.
Being a player is doing some shit that you're not going to fucking embarrass yourself about. A lot of y'all be doing some embarrassing shit.
Okay.
Period.
So, but you want somebody to submit to you. You want to be you want to have a fucking kingdom where you have all these bitches that you fucking just for the sole purpose of taking care. Okay.
Don't go there. Hey, make a U-turn, please. I'm gonna need you to turn this thing around.
And go the other way.
But no, for real. Like we have this and it's like a lot of men, they want to go to this whole polygamy thing because it's gonna be, such, roses, and it's gonna be so much better than having only one person because all of these women are gonna submit to you. Well, do you understand that if we're all in a polygamous situation, all of us, we all have our own attitudes, we all have our different wants and needs. There's all different type of ways that I want you to make me feel
Girl, ain't nobody finna be
comfortable.
with me. Ain't nobody
Okay,
That's
finna
what I'm
be
you
with
saying.
ain't-
Like it
Don't
just
even
don't
ask
even
me no
fucking
shit
make
like
no
that.
sense.
Right
For
game,
real.
wrong
It
bitch.
don't even
Yeah,
make
like,
no
come on now.
fucking
I don't even know how this
fucking
got on the ballot. This don't even like
Apply
come
to
on, bro.
me.
Yeah, like, bro, you can't even say no poke butt.
You gonna
Unless
have to
you-
pull a rabbit out your hat or something for
You gonna have to
bullshit
pull a
like
rabbit
that.
out your ass.
Just don't even fix your lips to say nothing like that.
And you already know I'm a clown. So the first thing you mention polygamy, I'm gonna take you serious and bring a couple more niggas up in here. Because this minute you think I'm finna share any nigga with bitch, you got me fucked up. You gonna be doing shit around this motherfucker.
I'm saying.
No, that's facts though. Anytime you bring up another nigga with polygamy,
Mhm.
they always run.
Yeah,
It's
they always- they
always
shut it
two
down.
females.
Always.
Never
That's
mind.
how you know it's
all of a
bullshit.
sudden-
Like, why can't you have two men? I need
Mhm.
all of
I need all the love you trying
Like
to
who
get.
said you was doing everything that I needed you to do?
okay.
Right.
Right.
Two mans is two of y'all together to build me two houses.
This that I need just as many houses as I got me.
Listen, can
Nah.
you imagine if you had two mans like a good granddaddy man? Two of them, three of them? Fuck.
Yeah.
Have a sick goat? Some more shit. Just think about it. If we could have like 3 good husbands, girl,
Massages
all.
and feet
farms
rubs.
and shit,
Y'all Mm. be tired.
tree houses. I have a hammock.
You
Who knows what else? I'm just thinking about all the shit grandpas be doing. Porch with a rocking chair.
Dude. So what is your definition of submission? I did because I went off a tangent. I was
yeah.
thinking on some shit.
I mean, is we
I
talking
got a little
about
triggered.
we talking about in the regular world, not like the kinky world.
Bro, come on, because I'm
I
thinking that too.
mean,
Like,
I mean,
I'm
you
like,
can think about that too because that's
No, but I
that's the
think
thing
about,
too,
like,
that men
when I
don't want to
think
do that
about
either.
submission in like the normal regular world, I feel like y'all know I I'm a fucking clown. Y'all know I submit to a motherfucker for 10 years. He ain't
Mhm.
submit shit back to my ass. Anyways, yes, you know I will submit. I don't give a fuck. I already submitted right for the wrong nigga, so all you got to do is come wink a couple times, and I'm probably gonna let you.
What's up, Leash? What you think?
Yeah, my definition of submission, letting my man be the leader. He got to show the qualities of a good leader. Like,
Yeah.
can you protect me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you not just out when we in public? Can you protect my mental health?
Mm-hmm.
Can you protect me spiritually and emotionally?
Mhm.
Those type of things. Can
Mhm.
you show me that you're responsible. I feel
Period.
like just like, are you responsible
Mhm.
with me, my time, with my
Mhm.
emotions? Like, are you just gonna take care of me outside of financially? I feel like with submission and lead and men, it's all about money. I can make money, like, you
Period.
know,
She
Period.
but can
working.
you handle other parts of
And
me?
do.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and I think that's always been the biggest key. Like, I just never
Mhm.
could rock with submission. So yeah, you can get that 50, the 50 submission, but can you? I don't know if they was doing that back then because I don't know nobody that was happy in the 50s with their man submission. But anywho, yes, I will submit if you can do the other qualities outside of money, because
Mhm.
money is just exchange for good. Like,
Mm-hmm. It is what it is. So
just
y'all
money.
already know how I feel. I think that yes, I would submit, but it definitely has to be for the right man. It definitely has to be with somebody who I feel like can take care of my heart. That's the biggest thing with me is that I need my heart to be taken care of, and I need to trust you. What you think, Tiff?
You know, I'm real big on submission and I love, you know,
Mhm.
and I think my favorite analogy on submitting to
Mhm.
someone is just trusting them to drive.
Mhm.
You know,
Yep.
if
That's
you've
really what
ever
it is.
if you've ever been on a road
Can I
trip
close my
with
eyes?
anybody, you
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
Girl, I ain't
and
never fell asleep on a road trip with
that's what
nobody.
I'm saying.
I be scared as
And
hell.
that's my perfect analogy for that. It's like
I don't
I
been
go
let
on a
nobody
road
drive me. You know I'm fucked up.
Yeah. If I go on a road trip with somebody and it's just like, oh, I ain't never been on the road with you before. Yeah. I don't know what you do. I don't know how you handle the road. I don't know how you handle danger. I don't know how you handle emergencies. I don't know how you handle anything. So I need to stay up. I need to make sure that if you say you got it, I need to make sure that you really got it. And I'm looking, right?
Yeah.
But that's not submission.
No.
Right? If I'm submitting to my man, I know, okay, you know when some danger come up, he got this.
Yeah.
If some come up, he need to steer off, he got this. And I know if a deer come out, he got this car, and I'm finna take my ass to sleep. That's submission.
But that's
And
a
that's
beautiful
what I wanna
place
do
to
one
be. I
day.
hope we all, the rest of us, will get there soon.
I want to say
That was
I
a good
will one
analogy.
day.
That's a
Hopefully,
great analogy. I'm gonna try to
submit to
keep
my
that
man.
forward. I hope one day I can fall asleep in the passenger seat too.
come on. I love analogies and metaphors. That's
And
my
you know
shit.
what? But I think that is the big thing, and I think that with a lot of everybody these days, everybody's been through so much, and it's just like I want to sit back and I want to be okay. Like I want to be able to trust somebody with everything in me. But then, is that even possible, Tanisha? What you think?
What it is for me is like, is you creating a safe space for me to just breathe, like just,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because like, yeah, like y'all men go through stuff, but we go through stuff too. Like
Mhm.
I done been through some stuff. So is you creating a safe space for me to look at you and be like, babe, I just need a hug. Can you just pull
Mhm.
wherever you at? Can you just give me a hug?
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I got you, whatever. Like, is you making me feel like, I don't know. I just want to feel like I can let loose, like just be
Soft.
Yeah,
Right,
like if
right.
you taking me out of
Right.
that, you know
Like
what I'm
you
saying?
like I liken this to saying like I want to just put my shoulders down.
Yeah.
Like I got 4 kids. Like I literally like I'm not trying to find no daddy for them. They're like they know they daddy.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I ain't trying to find no like I just want to just not have to worry about
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you
Just-
know, men think it's financial. And
Yeah.
it's not
Mhm.
financial. You know,
Mhm.
I mean,
I go to
it
work every
helps.
day.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
yes,
Because I know for
finance,
us 5, we make
but
the
it's
money.
not- yes.
Like we good. Like besides that, because money ain't finna impress me for real. Like
Yeah.
I got
No,
that already.
it's
What
like,
else you got?
where can I put my heart?
Yeah.
You know, do you got me for real?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
that real shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I mean, shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to pay no bills. Though.
I don't mind
I-
paying
Yeah,
bills.
I don't
no,
time.
no,
No.
No.
pay my
I'm
bills.
no. Let me clarify. So
I mean,
when
don't-
I say I don't want to pay no bills, like I'm not saying that I don't want to make no money. I'm
No,
not
I
saying that I
know.
just want to sit on my ass. What I mean is that I don't want to have to worry about that shit. Like I will give you what I got, boom, for the bills. I don't want to have to pay a bill. I don't want to have to look at a bill. I don't want to have to see it a bill. I don't want to have to
Oh,
worry
I get what
about
you're
a
saying.
bill.
You
Yeah.
want him to take control of all
Yeah,
that.
just take
That's
like
not, do you want to be
literally-
living in another
Oh,
You
world?
just
God.
want to no, it's
I
not.
just
That's
wanna
just a man
exist.
being a man. You just want a man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah.
like that's
I
what
really
I
just
want.
want a
I want to
man.
be able to just to
I want a
breathe.
man.
Like I take care of the house. Like I I get the house straight. I cook you. I
what a man.
give you some all of the good stuff. I rub your back at night.
Okay, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
Kiss
fool
your
with the
back.
back rubs.
Dinner ready. We can
Okay.
get home.
I'm gonna take
And I'm
your
gonna put on
masseuse.
something
I can't
sexy
do
for
no
you
back
too,
rub.
Daddy.
Oh,
What?
listen.
Make up tomorrow.
T-shirt
Big
in my
face when you come
panties.
home from work. You paying a bill?
Listen.
What do you
Swear.
mean? My face.
Y'all already know
Daddy,
how I
what
get
you
down.
want to eat?
Coming in the door.
Oh God.
What do I have on for you?
Yeah,
The
and then,
trench
but
coat.
Wow.
Right.
My favorite.
Ah.
but it's so hard because everybody has their walls built.
I don't blame you.
Um,
You know I ain't gonna hold you. I don't blame y'all because boy, it's a fool out here.
it is. It
Low
is.
key.
It is because I've run into
So-
woo.
A lot.
Clown, boy.
Girl.
If I told y'all, man, listen,
The group chat be just know the group.
they be
the
doing your
group
girl
chat,
bad.
They be doing it. They be doing a sin every time.
And it's like for the women that I know, for these women that I'm sitting here with, and some of the other women. Notice I said some of the other women. I can't vouch for all you bitches. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because I mean, some of y'all just bogus as fuck. But most of the women that I know that I communicate with are not on that bullshit that we see all the time. That we're being called. Oh y'all want this. Y'all only want to do it for money. It got to be $200 or more for a date, and all of that type of shit. Like we don't really.
You know I don't even
We-
go outside the house.
Right. And that's another thing. Okay.
Okay,
so-
hold on. Devil's advocate.
Mhm,
I like to be outside. And I'm
mhm.
not saying I want to be outside in the club, but I'm not finna be in the house cooped up with no man.
Right.
You gonna have to take me on a date.
And you
Right.
We gonna have to have date nights. Like we can go to the lake and chill and just vibe, but we gonna have to do something that
Mhm.
requires us being outside.
Mhm. And there's no problem with that, but it comes with a problem when somebody's saying that the first date has to be this amount.
Right.
Oh no, it don't.
Or
We don't
the
even
first-
gotta. We
you
can
know,
do something free.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't, for some people it doesn't matter. Like for me, like shit, I'm a motherfucker. We going to the grocery store? Shit, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit. Like it does not matter when it's your person. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you're doing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you fellas, if you get oh, okay. I don't know if that was, some real shit that I'm talking that just made the
Right.
stuff come down. But but fellas, if y'all get with a female and she's literally telling you that she has to date you for more than $200 or whatever, like that's not the bitch for you.
that's a red
like
flag.
that
gang.
bitch don't like you.
That's not a red flag.
That's a red flag. Like
That is
like
not
fuck.
a red flag.
That's
If
somebody requirements.
Thank you. If somebody
People are allowed
okay.
to have requirements.
Yes.
If certain people, that's their standards. Some people have
Okay.
high standards, and if you can't meet them, then stop dating out your league.
So if a nigga
Amen.
came up to you like, we finna go to McDonald's on our first date.
then listen. If I require more than McDonald's, I will have to politely decline.
So what if he say, "Can you take me out?"
if I don't want to take him out, I will have to politely decline.
That's a little extreme.
I don't think that's
How?
it.
If you go to
Everybody's
McDonald's
allowed
on
to
the
have
first date?
standards.
No, I'm saying like the requirement is he gotta spend $200. What you gonna look at the bill to make sure it's 200?
No, but I'm saying he can't take me to McDonald's.
That's I'm saying though, but we ain't gotta go to roof. That's what I'm saying. We ain't gotta go to roof Chris off
I'm
top.
not saying,
right.
but if that's what she requires, if that's
but
her
some-
standard, then
some-
that's
but
her
if some
standard.
motherfuckers be like, "Oh, I'm not. You cannot take me like even to Olive Garden or Texas Roadhouse. I require a steakhouse. Like I take myself to steakhouse. So if you cannot take me to a steakhouse,
Like,
there's nothing we can do.
So you
together.
eat steak
Yeah.
7 days a week.
You get
Maybe
more than
not.
you can get more than steak from a steakhouse.
I'm saying, but you can't get
Right.
no
But I'm
chicken
saying
tenders real quick.
even if she's saying
You know what I'm saying?
no,
Listen,
but I'm
give me
saying
one
she
chicken
just
tender.
she just saying she don't want to date below her caliber. If she want to date, if it's a woman, I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying if it's a woman that
Mhm.
says I eat at steakhouses when I go out to eat, whether it's once a week, once a month, whenever I go out to eat,
Mhm.
I'm going to a 4-star
Mhm.
steakhouse. So if you want to pursue me, you have to meet me where
Mhm.
I'm at, which is a 4-star steakhouse
Mhm.
or better, or go
Mhm.
find somebody who's happy with fucking chicken tenders.
I'm
'cause it's dudes out
saying,
there.
but you ain't going to the steakhouse
I didn't say
But
7
no,
days.
that's
what I'm
I
saying,
said
Kim.
once a month.
But
That's what I'm
but see,
saying.
I get what she's saying. What she's saying.
It's
though.
all about what
But
you want,
it's
because then that's why when people date
right.
people that and then be mad why my man ain't take me to the
Right,
steakhouse, bitch, because you let him take you to chicken tenders. One,
Right.
you was okay with it.
Right.
But your ass don't got no motherfucking
Right.
standards.
My question
Right.
is, what's the difference when a man say, "Oh, I want a thick bitch. I want a bitch with some titties"? It's no difference in
It's
what.
really not. Would you feel
I'm not gonna
offended?
date you because you ain't got no
I wouldn't
titties.
feel it. I'm just not the bitch for you.
Okay, you just
What I'm saying, 200. So how we go? How do y'all
No,
go
no,
down?
It's
but
not
no,
gotta be
we're
like
not.
200.
But we're not saying that we require because
This
we're
the group
not
chat.
saying that it's our requirement. What we're saying is that we understand other people's requirement because it does make sense when you put it in that sense. If that's the way that I'm living, that somebody, if I'm living that way, somebody else that's trying to come and put me lower than what I'm already living at, you can't do that
And
because
then
I'm
down the line,
already
it's gonna be a
here.
problem because then you're gonna wonder why we ain't
You know
why
what
I
I'm
ain't been to the
saying?
steakhouse.
Yeah.
He can't afford the steakhouse, and you
Yeah.
knew that when you met him, and he
Like,
didn't take you to the
Exactly.
steakhouse, and
Just
you
like
lowered
if
your
you
standards.
just like
Exactly.
dates in general, and you don't
Right.
tell
Do
the
you
nigga
like
that you
dates or do
fucking
you
with
like
that
nice
you
dates?
like dates.
Because you like nice dates.
Yeah, you ain't going to get no chicken tenders.
He only gonna be able to take you to even to Culver's once or twice,
Not too much.
and then after that, you are gonna have to be at Ruth's Chris or something.
Or y'all going to get oxtails and them ain't cheap.
So stop playing. Like you must have been feeling a little attacked or something.
Can't be.
Nothing 200. Like, hold
I
on.
just feel like that's a little extreme.
It don't
though.
gotta be 200, but if I'm used to a 4-star restaurant, I'm not finna date nobody that take me to McDonald's. I'm sorry, you gotta come to the 4-star
And that
restaurant with
only
me,
makes
or
sense.
no.
It only makes sense because that's the caliber of woman that it is. If I myself am saying that I'm up here, this is what I do on a regular basis. Regardless of what my up here is, my up here may be McDonald's, my up here may be Culver's, my up here may be Ruth Chris, or whatever the case may be. There's nobody that's gonna come, like even where I'm at right now. Ain't nobody, you can't come lower than what I already am. If I'm low, and I ain't low, I'm a little medium, but you can't come lower than what I already am and think that no, it's not gonna happen.
What you think, Tiff?
So I'm very sapio.
Mhm.
And so I often have to not sing that part of the chorus when that song come on. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I'm very sapio. So I feel like they have to meet an intellectual standard for me. And once they meet that intellectual standard for me, it's like we it. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And so I don't have a whole lot of this amount of money and a whole lot of stuff that
You don't have no
rides
material
on a whole lot
standard.
of superficial
Right. And-
kind of like
right.
standards. I kind of don't adhere to that a little bit.
Mhm.
But I don't judge at the same time because it's
Right.
like, okay, if that's your standard, then that's
Right.
what it is.
Right.
You know, because I often wonder, like, all right, well, maybe I should be like, okay, take me to the, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like I have to be true to myself.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, but I'm very sapio. So it's like, okay, if I'm attracted to you, it's usually because, you know, your mind is like, you know, super unique or super creative, or you think away, or your heart is away, or whatever.
Right.
And so a lot of that other stuff, because I have a thing too where the conversation has to meet a certain thing in order for me to like be interested, in order for me to like go out, in order for me to like
That's
do
how I am.
anything.
I really don't care about shit else. If we really can't like meet
We got a vibe.
somewhere in the mind,
For real.
it's like, yeah, bro, get the fuck on.
Yeah, no, I can't.
For real, I'll tell
You don't play
somebody,
no
like,
fucking
look,
game.
bro,
You gotta
I got
be
you gotta
smart.
go.
I can't.
What you want?
No, she be like, "Do you believe in aliens?"
No, for real. Like,
What do
that
you
be
think
my
about the
first thing, like,
stars?
look, we not finna look, bro. I don't want to know your favorite color. Have you heard about the people in the Mission Parks?
Come on, look, and I've done first dates
What
over
do you
like
think?
you know coffee, or you
I have
know
too.
something super duper like you know where
Yep.
some other people will be like, "Ugh, what?"
Yeah,
You
I
know?
did a first date on the walk actually,
Uh,
and we went to the bar and got some wings, and I
Yeah.
had a little. He ordered me some Earl tea drink thingy.
Mhm.
Y'all know,
That
remember-
Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, I
that-
remember.
Yeah.
That, and listen,
yeah.
that was the last motherfucking date I went on. I tell you that shit, man.
But for real, I gotta know what's going on in here.
Yep.
And that's what's going, you know,
Stimulate me.
lubricate all the other.
That is how I swear, I thought something was wrong with me.
It is.
I mean, this
My
like my
mind
mind got to be
lubricates.
stimulated.
No, that's just
Like,
just the
yeah,
way.
if my mind
yeah.
ain't stimulated, like, bro, we ain't. I mean, it's
Can't do
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's where the
Sorry.
preheat button is. up
No,
here.
sorry.
It's not.
Got
down
to preheat. I like
there. The
that.
preheat button.
preheat
is
button.
upstairs. My
What's-
preheat
what's
button
our
is
preheat
upstairs,
button?
downstairs for sure.
In the basement.
Hot and ready, right in the middle.
No, it gotta be. I gotta vibe with you because that's the vibe. I just can't be the. It gotta be a vibe. It just gotta be something
Yeah.
going on. Like
Yeah,
if the vibe ain't there, I ain't there.
Yeah.
I
Period.
feel you on that.
For real.
What about you, Alicia?
You got to make me feel safe. I'm real socially awkward,
we know.
quirky. So if we can vibe on that with personality, most of the other things, I mean, we can't go to McDonald's, but you know, if you eat at McDonald's, that ain't none of my business.
Yeah,
but
'cause
you can't
went to
take
the
me.
rave, so you definitely feel safe.
Period.
I know, cause y'all know that ain't my type of thing.
It show like I show was like
Right. That's what I'm like. What kind of stuff you go
I
through?
know.
But that's a lovely thing, and I love the fact that you know, you got a real one.
Yeah.
You got a real one.
You got a friend.
Now, when you got your real one, I have a question. So, were you able to identify your red flags and your green flags?
Yes.
So, did you identify them before or after meeting him?
After.
Oh, so what's your red flags?
Definitely communication. I feel like I'm not the best at explaining like how I'm feeling. I shut down and I'll be like, okay, I gotta bust cuts. He like, no, we need to
Like,
handle
you
this.
got a bus cut.
Yeah, I
She
gotta go.
gotta-
I gotta
means
go.
I gotta go.
Oh,
Like, take me
okay.
home. No, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? He like, we finna settle this now. He's very
Mhm.
aggressive, not in like
Or is he maybe reactive, not aggressive?
Mhm.
reactive, indirect.
Mhm.
He don't play them type of games. He like, okay, what's up? What did I do? Why are you upset? What
Period,
like
brother.
that.
It's no,
Yeah.
it's no in between. He like, no, let's get this squared away right here, right now. Do I need to pull over? Do we need to bust cut somewhere? Like, what's up? We need to talk about
I
this
like
right
that.
now.
I like
Damn, where's
him.
brother at? It's a family thing.
So you got somebody else?
Me, I have a very shy type of energy, so that was a very intimidating at first. So he was like, you always tiptoe around me, you always don't, you know, you do this, you do that, you never direct. But now I be telling his ass like, you getting on my nerves, be quiet. We
That's
can sit in
good.
silence, like
Mhm.
let's chill.
I said we can be quiet right now.
We
It's
don't
okay.
gotta, you know, have a stimulating conversation every 5 minutes. Let's just vibe to the music. There's nothing wrong. I just need to be quiet. I want to hear the thoughts in my head. So I'm finding my voice. That's what we use. And
Nice.
in doing that is because he created a safe space for me to break down and
Aw.
gave me the space to build back up in the same
Nice.
moment. So he is very, very patient.
We
with
love
me.
that for you,
I
brother.
like that.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
And even with him being very direct and with you
Mhm.
being shy, that's a good balance, you know. And a lot of
Mhm.
times they say opposites attract,
Mhm.
you know, but they balance each other a lot because
They
it's
do.
like, okay,
When the energy used right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then so like even with you, you know, with him bringing that out of you, and you know, because I could struggle with that sometimes, not being super direct or you know just you know being super careful with my words, and I want to say the wrong thing. And
Mhm.
so when
Mhm.
people are in my space that are very honest and very like brutally honest, and they're very direct, then I tend to, you know, evaluate the word because I'm real picky about words. I'm very
Yeah.
like big on words
Mhm.
and what I say and how I use them and all that. And so it's really awesome when I meet people that are very direct
Mhm.
and they make me kind of reflect on how, you know, direct I can be.
Mhm.
Because, you know, pride in communication, you got to be direct
Ooh.
sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
You can't just be, ooh,
Man.
you think tiptoeing is like, oh, I'm, you know,
It's the
I
best
don't
thing,
wanna
but
hurt
when
nobody's
you get
feelings.
fucked over, boy.
Oh my God, sometimes you just need to get it out.
Yes.
Stop
That's
trying
yes.
to paint it up
As
and
be all
Yeah.
make
nice
it
and
pretty.
shit.
Yeah.
No.
Just say that shit.
What's your red flags?
Within
Come on,
yourself.
Misha.
Within myself or
Yeah.
within other people?
Yourself.
Ooh.
Me?
And
Baby,
you
I'm
better be
tall.
honest.
I'm green over here, baby.
Stop the cap.
No, okay. Let me think. My red flag is probably communication. I really don't really communicate. I'm either super direct and super blunt, or I'm not talking at all. Really, this it's only one of the two. It's- period. You know what I'm saying? Like either I said what I said, or I'm not saying too much shit. So that's really not, that hasn't been really good for my relationship. What else? What else? I'm trying to think of what my ex be telling me. My mouth is crazy. Not in a good way.
Mhm.
You know, I know y'all be thinking that mouth crazy, but not like that. It's like it's some crazy shit gonna come up out of it. And I be putting my hands on niggas, but I'm really trying to stop that. So those
Yes,
my red
I'm trying to
flags.
talk you through that.
Which one?
Putting your hands on niggas.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to let go. But I know I'm trying to be a better person for real. I'm trying because I'm healing, I'm working through it. Y'all know I'm on a spiritual journey. So I'm really trying to stop before I catch a DV for real.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're being honest.
Yeah. I think that's on
it's
my
a good thing.
I think did I miss any though? Because if it's more than 3, I'm gonna be a little. You looking like I might have missed one.
I'm trying to think.
I think that's it. Because I really don't be cheating. I'm not no cheater, pumpkin eater.
You don't compromise. It's a lot of times your way or no way.
Oh yeah, true. I'm not really a good compromiser.
Yeah,
It's my world. You niggas just living in it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here to please me. But I'm trying to.
Is she not lying?
I'm trying to get out of that mindset. Because I want to get a man, and he's probably not gonna put up with that shit. So. I'm trying to change.
And I think that's a good thing that, you're aware of what your red flags are.
Mhm.
What's your green flags?
Oh, my girl, I'm a green flag. Everything. Y'all know I'm the bomb. For real. For real. Ask my last man. He'll tell you.
I don't think so.
I don't.
No, for real.
Don't
My
ask
green,
him.
my
Do not
green
ask
flag
him.
is
Right,
that,
please.
I'm very caring. Like I feel like I'm a nurturer for sure. Like I love to nurture, like cook, rub, stuff like that. Yeah.
Say rub. What you be rubbing, girl?
I rub a little bit. I don't rub no feet, but I rub anything else. I think. Let me think. Yeah, not your. I rub. Yeah, I rub. Like a regular rub. But yeah, those my green flags. Is I'm a pretty nice bitch. I'm the type of bitch you want to be on your team.
Not an ad.
Dog. I said, I'm a pretty nice bitch.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a
Move
nice bitch.
Right
What
there.
about you, Tanisha?
Oh,
What about
wait.
what
Start with your
Nikki,
green flags because your
Yeah.
red one's long.
We be here all night.
not too much.
Not too
what's my
much.
green flag? I'm a vibe. Like I'm goofy and shit. You gon' laugh. Like one thing you gonna do, you gonna laugh. I don't know. I just feel like I just make a person feel comfortable around me. Like I just feel like he can be himself. Like I'm not judgmental at all. Like you can cry, you can sit, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever. I just make a nigga feel like he at home.
That's what's up. What's your green flag? I mean, your red flags.
Let's see if you're gonna be honest.
What y'all think? I really don't know. I'm not even lying. I just feel okay. Maybe my communication could be a little better, but
Bianca, you start.
I think you may not know exactly what it is that you want.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think you do, and I think that's really the biggest red flag. And that all
I
your
do know
other-
what I want.
Is it
where
realistic?
you don't act.
Do you
Your
act
actions don't
upon it?
align with what you're saying you want.
Y'all talking about recently?
Like, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to take this off. There.
We'll talk about
But
this in
anyway,
the group chat a little
I think-
further.
Come on now, we can't be.
Also accountability. We can just move
Oh
on.
yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah.
do not. You,
You
have
don't.
not said I'm sorry.
You don't
That's
say I'm
true.
I
sorry.
just recently
Easy.
apologized. Like
Apologize,
yesterday.
say I'm
I
sorry.
said sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nope, I said
and you
sorry.
don't be meaning it.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Stink.
Tiffany,
Which one?
start
or
with your
red?
green flag.
My green flags. Okay, so I'm very nurturing. I'm very unique. And so people don't like to use the words, oh, you got to know how to handle me. They don't like the connotations of that word, but you got to know how to handle me. And it's not even a handle like, oh, I'm so rough. But I mean, things need to be handled differently. Plastic needs to be handled differently than glass, needs to
Right.
be handled differently than paper, and,
Mhm.
whatever. So, I mean, if you can be careful with, me and everything else and whatever, I mean, just, yeah, like I'm unique. And I'm very nurturing, I mean, I love taking care of people. I love love.
Mhm.
And I always try to aim for understanding. That's my main thing, understanding how people are feeling.
What I need from you is understanding.
Hey, well, we communicate.
Okay.
Come on. But yeah, I mean, just understanding, and but yeah, and red flags. I'll be
Yes.
honest, I'm kind of sensitive.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Is that a
though.
red flag?
But
No.
okay,
I
it
don't
can.
think sensitivity
My
is a red flag.
sensitivity, I'm sensitive, but I can take that sometimes and overthink to where I sabotage.
So you self-sabotager.
Oh, I'm one of those too.
Sometimes.
That's one of mine.
I do that
Okay,
sometimes.
so your overthinking can lead you to self-sabotage.
Uh-huh.
Because okay.
Yep.
I
And
feel
I
that.
think it may be from you. And I try not to let it affect me, super hard.
Mhm.
But it can be from, past patterns that
Of
you
course.
think you see, and you're trying to protect yourself
Mhm.
and that sort of thing too.
That's
so
really exactly what it is.
that's what it is, and so, but I can be kind of sensitive to where I think I see something and it's just like, ooh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Let me get up out of here.
And I'm running off.
Yep.
So
That's Bianca too, and me too. I'll be gone like a mama.
Like up.
yeah.
Bye.
Gone
Gotta
with the
go.
I
wind.
ain't gonna let you do me like so and so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm one of those too.
Whole
Yeah.
time they
Okay,
weren't
I've
even on
noticed these
that.
things.
Right.
But it's
feel
just
you.
like, you doing this. So I'm
And it
trying
looked
to
the
put,
same.
I'm thinking
Right.
I'm putting two and two together.
Right.
Right.
You
But really
thinking
it's
you-
one and it's a 7 over
Right.
there and ain't
Yeah.
nothing adding up.
Yeah.
My shit be adding up though every time.
Go ahead and start with your green flags.
Okay, my green flags. I'm a nurturer. I think that I provide a space where a man can trust me. I be fucking you real good.
Come on now.
That's a green flag. Shit, what the hell?
I didn't know we was doing all of that.
That
Right.
shit, that's a green flag. That might be a red flag. I don't know. But anyway, I do provide, like I said, I do all of the nurturing. I think that I do all of the girlfriend stuff. I think I do that, or I want to do that too soon.
Is that a green flag?
That's your
I think
red
that's
flag.
a red flag.
Okay.
It is.
Get on my ass.
Right.
Because I do, because I
And why buy the
like,
cow if you're gonna get the milk for free?
this is
Keisha.
true.
You know what I heard? This is really
What?
interesting.
What you-
Okay. Because I do this,
Mhm.
right? So I'm like preaching to myself. Okay. So I heard this thing that said when we as women do the girlfriend thing super duper early, when like they clearly haven't shown us anything that they deserve that, any of that or whatever, that's technically us being a little bit manipulative because we're doing something trying to get something.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
They're always trying to
I
put
think-
it on us. No,
But it's not
Honestly, I think
but-
it's a double sort of thing. I think it's a
Mhm.
little bit of what you said, but I think it stems from a lack of self-worth that you actually trying to get him to see
Mhm.
how good of a
Uh-huh.
girlfriend you can
Yep.
be. Like
Mhm.
that's
Yes.
your girlfriend because I'm
Mhm.
doing all these
That
things
too.
right now,
Yep.
and I'm worthy enough to be your girlfriend.
Right.
But it's like no, fuck you.
So
Yes.
Fuck
and
being
then
a
I
girlfriend.
actually saw another take on that, that actually flipped it and said that I still have to be the woman that I am, regardless of whether or not this situation with you works out.
Facts.
So I
Yes,
still
like
have to
that.
be nice. I still have to treat you as a man, even though that may not be the situation that we're in. And she said basically because of the fact that I'm practicing, I don't want to lose what I have inside of me as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a nurturer of my man, my soon to be man. I don't want to lose that. So I'm practicing. My only issue
Well, I
is
don't
that
subscribe to
I
that
don't
narrative.
think
That's some
that
stupid shit.
yeah, my only issue with
That
that
come from them
is
dum dums.
right.
Yeah.
Is that I don't
So
want to
pretty.
so you mean to tell me I'm doing all of this and then I'm just gonna continue to get hurt
Right,
time
stupid.
after time after
Come on
time
now.
after
No,
time?
I
It's
Listen,
like,
the
no.
definition of insanity is doing the same thing
Right.
over and expecting a different result.
Right.
Wait, Bianca. So is you talking about doing it for different guys or the same guys?
That's what her reasoning was that doing it for different guys. So in the instance, I got guy number A that I'm with, right?
Right.
This man is really not doing, and he's really not the man that he should be. I'm still with him, but I'm still doing those things for him
You're
because
stupid.
I'm
That sound a
crazy.
little
And I'm like,
Delulu.
Definitely Delulu.
yeah, I'm like, that's kind of
stupid hoe.
like because then at that point you're just doing it just to be doing it.
Right.
Yes. Because you
You're not
ain't
even
that just
getting-
because you don't do it don't mean you lose what you are inside of you. I think
Mhm.
honestly, stop doing it actually preserves what you have inside of you so you can give it and have some left
To
for
the
the right
person.
person.
all I be doing.
Absolutely.
It's that
Right.
draining. That's why I
Absolutely.
don't get these niggas
Mhm.
nothing.
That's what I'm
Just doing
saying.
it for the wrong guy continuously when you know he ain't for you is just gonna erupt the softness and femininity, which I think you was alluded
And
to.
drain you.
Yes.
And
And that's why a
Yes.
lot of us is so
Yes.
aggressive. Like as
Yeah.
women,
Yep.
that's why a lot of us is so aggressive and so like uptight
Mhm.
because we
Mhm.
keep over giving to niggas that ain't shit.
Yep. Yep. And it's not even, and I don't even want to say over giving to niggas that ain't shit. I think it's over giving and expecting for that man to be ready in that space in that time that you're actually ready. And I don't think that that's the case because when we talk about submission and we talk about all of that, the man is actually supposed to lead that.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to basically follow the guidance of that man in that
Mhm.
situation. So if that man is not showing you that he wants that type of action from you, you don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can still be all of that and I'm still going to be all of that, but until you open that space for me, I'm not going to step in it. And
Yeah.
that's where I'm at now
Mhm.
is that I'm not stepping into that space until you open it up so that I
Absolutely.
can be comfortable.
Yeah.
I can itch and inch along the way.
Mm.
But because I don't want to do anything quick. I don't want to do anything where it's oh we cool now because we're in the the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying? Everything is
Mhm.
all good. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
You
it's the
dicking me
best
down, you
time.
giving it, you know what I'm saying? Like you communication is good, but now I haven't seen you upset. I haven't seen you irritated. I haven't seen you sick. I haven't, you know what I'm saying? And the same for me. You don't know how I act when I'm broke, when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I'm mad. You don't know how I pop off. I need you to experience that first
Yeah.
and then make the decision on whether or not you want to be with me.
Mhm.
Don't make that decision just because of right now we're in
Right.
that
Everything
honeymoon
look
stage.
good.
Yeah, and
Right.
everything look good.
Because a bitch crazy.
Yeah.
And real men, they want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be that provider. They want to be in
They
that
really
space where
or
they
want to be the
really
calm through
do.
your storm.
Yes.
But these
Mhm.
niggas be running. when
But you
they
get a
get
bunch of
attitude.
imposters
Mhm.
that show up that's
Yep.
just doing
Mhm.
whatever, and
Yep.
we let them in our space just because
Mhm.
we, we feel sorry for them or we nurturers, we whatever,
Yeah.
and
Or we're
then
vulnerable.
exactly,
Yeah.
and we just
Mhm.
want something to fill that
Someone,
void
yeah.
where it's not
Mhm.
even what we deserve,
Mhm.
to be in that spot. in
Less
the
than
first
what you
place.
deserve.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I think it's all about mindset, and I think it's about learning and growing as you go, so that every situation is not the same. And for me, coming from, I got 4 kids, so my learning and growing, it took me to have 4 goddamn kids. You know what I'm saying? To kind of be like, oh, you know what? This really ain't the way that it should be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I get with is not my person. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, like I said, I think it's perspective, and I think it's just the way that you decide, what's your red flag or what you feel like you want to move and what makes you better as a person, because I think that anybody that we get with, regardless of whether it be like a relationship, situationship, whatever, it should be actually to make you better. You know what I'm saying? Make you think about some shit, make
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, want to open up. If you're not opening up, you know, emotionally, that person that you're dealing with should make you want to open up emotionally. If you know, all of that good stuff. Tiff, what the last thing what you want to say? We can go around the red robin. What have we learned today?
Well, you know, I really feel at general summary or
General summary
about everything. Okay. Well, let's see. What all do we talk about today? Let's see. We're talking about a lot of stuff, right?
We did.
So basically, submission, right?
Mhm.
Making sure that that man is a covering
Yes.
to you, right?
Facts.
So throw under, submit, throw under, but they gotta cover. You know, so finding that guy that's just willing to protect your heart, be that safe space, and not, you know, accepting anything less than that.
right.
And men ain't obligated to pay for everybody's bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
And
get a
y'all
brother some
stop thinking that
swag,
every
like-
woman thinks the same way when it comes down to shit like
God.
that.
'Cause
Like,
I get on there and be like, listen, that ticks me off. That really because it's like, listen, when I can tell, and it's not even just you responding to any and everybody, but it's like when you can tell that they're commenting and responding from an ignorant mindset that they believe that all women are like that, and is clearly from a point of pain. It's like, oh no, I gotta try. I can't be stupid. I used to be a teacher.
But see, and nobody, but they don't want to. Those type of men, they don't want to have that conversation when you ask them, okay, who hurt you? Because if you ask me who hurt me, I can tell you exactly who hurt me. I can give you their names. I can give you the date. I can probably give you the time. Okay, because I'm aware. But then those are the types that they want to say, oh, I'm aware, you know, type of man. When no, you're not, because you really don't even want to talk about the shit that hurt you in the beginning.
Okay.
A woman ain't hurt me.
They still be real off elementary school breakup.
You
Yeah.
better
Listen.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
A lot of men are truly just
grade.
unhealed.
Yeah.
Like, baby, I'm gonna need you to go heal, please.
And some of it really boils down to the fact that that bitch just didn't like you.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
She didn't
I am
like
sorry.
you.
But I like you now.
The same for us. I can say
We've
the
come
same
to
for
that
us.
Yes, we've come to that reality sometimes. Like,
I'm just not that into you, bitch.
Yes, the same for us is that they, and so like my thing is that, like I've said this a couple times, like just find somebody who likes you.
That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just find
It's
somebody
not
who
hard.
likes you for
There's
real.
people everywhere.
It is
8 billion people.
for
plenty
real.
fish in the sea.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, a lot of them. But that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to find me a man. So
It's not an ad,
we was
girl.
gonna set up the blind dates. If y'all know any people for some of the ladies,
We trying to
on here.
get Misha, you know what I'm
Me?
saying? Here she go. Little
Right
nice
here.
little chocolate thing. If you interested,
My
please,
little Bobby, she a
please hit
chocolate
me on the
drop.
main line.
So what you want dates or you want situationships?
Okay.
Oh,
Because what's the difference? And that was
so okay.
real
So I
quick.
think the difference between dating and
Again,
Oh
come
my
on, what's
God.
up?
Okay, I don't know who.
Y'all know who that
the
is.
difference between dating. See, Tyrone said find me a man.
Right,
He
bro.
said negative.
Right.
I think the difference between dating and the situationship is that the boundaries and the intention has been set when you're
Mhm.
dating somebody.
Mhm.
It's like, this is what we're doing. This is my goal. I
Mhm.
want to end up here by this time. Y'all set goals y'all want to reach together. When y'all in a situation,
You really don't be knowing
y'all
what's
ain't
going
discussing
on.
none
Right.
of that. It's
Y'all
like,
just
is you
lunching.
coming over?
Right.
tonight?
Gonna pull up
I'm
on
coming to
you.
get ya.
Yeah.
Come take me to the,
Right.
So I think that's the difference. But I think I'm definitely about me a man.
Oh, so
Girl,
you
All
want
this ain't for
So
no
she-
situation.
so the real deal
Yeah.
Holyfield.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
a man.
Okay, so
Say it
I'm
loud
trying
and
to get
proud.
married. I wear size 5.
Let's
Baby,
get
bye.
married.
Okay,
Take
so
it at-
here
Meet
is
me at
the call.
altar,
to-
love,
okay.
dress,
Yeah.
And these my bridesmaids.
Okay, one
Period.
last question.
Okay, what's up?
So, what's preventing you from taking anybody on your roster seriously?
Oh yeah.
I don't got no rasta.
Come on, man.
No, dead ass. You
If
know
we
I love
talking
my
about
pussy.
if we being for real, like
No,
come
for
on.
real, like dead ass though. Like, Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I do
Little
know.
Mexican gone. Now you know him, and then you know Cuckoo.
Uh-huh.
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
No.
He
The fuck?
cuckooing.
For real, like, come on now. I think he got a girlfriend too. I don't know.
Girl, please.
I
Goodbye.
think he engaged or something.
So okay, so
What's
you asked
stopping you
that
from
question.
taking
I was just
anybody
gonna
serious
say,
off the
Yeah.
so you asked that question.
Because my roster is negative, so
So what's stopping you?
from taking anybody off of your roster?
Or yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that's stopping me from taking anybody seriously is me. Like y'all know,
That's fair.
y'all know
I'm
what.
glad you was honest.
Yeah.
Y'all know the
Amen.
stuff that
Yes.
I've been through, so it's going.
Don't blame it on that.
But it's true.
Leave the
It's
past
not-
in the
because no,
past.
'cause if
Heal.
that's the truth, then honestly, you wouldn't have a roster and you'd be healing, baby.
I am healing.
You can't heal with a roster.
So okay.
Who said this?
Life.
Tiffany.
No, I'm just saying
She
though,
full
like
of
y'all,
bullshit.
like I don't know, it's hard. That's what I'm saying. I be feeling what the niggas be feeling though, for real, because shit be hurting, like for real. Shit be hurting, shit be painful, and sometimes it be hard to sit with it be hard to sit in that emotion. It be hard
Yeah.
to sit in them feelings, and sometimes you just be feeling like this is just overwhelming. Like I can't do this. Like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? So I get I get how the niggas feel, but I also get how y'all feel.
So do you want? So you do want?
So
a man.
yeah, do you want to want
want
to date seriously,
in
or do you want a
relationship?
situationship then?
no, I don't want no situationship for sure. I'm cool on that.
So you on a man. So what you doing?
What are
to
you
get a
doing to
man?
get a man?
I'm trying. Oh my god, damn! Y'all got me thinking today. I'm just trying to learn.
What?
I'm just trying. Oh, wow, like y'all doing too much. No, it's just been a rough year. You know what I'm saying? It just
You reflecting on a year, babe. We just asked, what is you trying to learn? You
I'm
said it's been a rough year. Like,
Hold on. How did you learn from the
how did we
year,
get on
Sam?
a recap of the year? We
Yeah.
asking, what are you?
the
trying
year
to
ain't even
learn?
over. What was the question?
What you said you're trying to learn. What are you trying to learn? Is the question.
I'm just trying to learn what I want.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Tiffany,
Tiff,
what's
what
stopping
you-
you from taking anybody on your roster seriously?
Okay, well, you know what? I have been doing situationships for about 7 years,
Wow.
right? Since I have broke up with my last ex.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was that intentional?
It was. It
Okay,
was
why-
intentional.
Why was that intentional?
So I felt like I hadn't really spent a significant amount of time single,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I really wanted to spend a significant amount of years single. You know,
And
I was
just
with my
enjoying
ex.
yourself.
Yes, I was with my
Yeah.
ex 4 years. Before
Mhm.
that, I was with a guy for like 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Before that, it was the same. So it was
Mhm.
like, you know what, back to back relationships.
Mhm.
I need a break. I need a breath. You
Mhm.
know, I need to discover me, what I really want, what I really need,
Yes.
and that sort of thing. So 7 years, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just float around, I'm gonna just date, I'm
Yeah.
gonna see what's what and who's
Right.
who. And I did.
Okay. How was it?
It was okay,
Okay.
but I got to a point where it's like, okay, I don't
It
want to
was
do this no
boring.
more.
Yeah.
You know, you learn a lot, and
Okay.
I really got in touch with and aligned with self.
Okay.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I don't like making phone calls for intimacy.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Having a yeah. See
You
who gonna
know,
answer.
So it's just like, okay, I want consistency
Right.
Mhm.
in some areas now. I'm to
Okay.
the point where it's like, I'm
Mhm.
over that. I did that for a
Right.
significant amount of time.
Right.
So I've moved to a place where it's like, okay, so beginning of this year,
Yeah.
I made the conscious decision, like, okay, I'm gonna date seriously. I'm open to meeting people. I'm
Right.
actually open to meeting people for real.
Okay.
Mhm.
And would consider being in a relationship. Because before this, I
It
wouldn't
wasn't
consider being in a
even.
relationship.
Mhm.
Okay.
No. But I'm different. I'm like, I've consciously made changes on like the type of guys that I'm attracted to.
Okay.
Or being aware of the type of guys that I'm attracted to. I'll say that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it hasn't changed, but I was just accepting and settling for whoever.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
You know?
That's deep.
The
yeah.
accepting and the settling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I like
Yeah.
smart guys.
Mhm.
But I wasn't always dating
Dating
smart
smart
guys.
guys.
It was
Mhm.
like,
Dating
okay,
smart
well, you
guys.
the one that's hollering at me, and you are. Let me see what you
Mhm.
about. And
Right.
we end up talking way longer, and it's just like, I don't really
Yeah.
like you, but we kicking it or something.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You want
Mhm.
something with more substance.
Right.
I want
Somebody
what
that
I
you really
want.
connect with
that I like,
intellectually. Like, you
right.
understand? Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, you a good dude. You
Mhm.
You got some good
Mhm.
stuff going on. You
Right.
smart. You got some going on. We can have conversations about
Right.
weird shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I
right.
need that.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I had to stop talking to guys that didn't give me that,
Mhm.
wasn't giving me conversation, that don't
Mhm.
know what's going on and that kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
That's
you
deep.
know,
It
Real
is.
deep.
you got to stop
is.
aligning. You got to stop interacting with stuff that doesn't align with your purpose
Mhm.
and then getting mad at it.
Right.
Or
Yes.
trying to hold
Ooh,
it
I
to
like
some
that.
other kind of like
See?
standard where it's like,
Mhm.
well, this ain't even a nigga that you want or you would
Right.
talk to or that you
Right.
like or you whatever, but you trying to get him to
Trying to
act
get
like the
him
high
there.
value
Right.
nigga. It's
That
just
right
like,
there.
it don't work and we frustrated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's that Delulu.
Your turn,
Mhm.
B. What's stopping you from taking a roster seriously? Let's see if you're gonna be honest or give us some bullshit.
Right, because you know I'm on it.
Mhm.
Wait, okay, so what's the question?
What is stopping you from taking someone on your roster seriously? Because we know it's people on your roster. We know. We all
And
know.
do.
Mhm.
So what's stopping you from retiring the team, man?
Well, I mean, because when y'all say about my like a roster,
Yeah,
Girl, you know what we talking about.
exactly.
because I don't really okay. So okay, like y'all said, I have a favorite. There
Yes.
is a favorite.
I feel like you ignore the rest of your roster because you got a
I-
favorite
and I
you don't
do.
give them no attention. So now
Or
you
a
feel like you don't
chance.
got a roster.
And,
Most
and
women
that's
do that.
and that's exactly what it is. Is
Most women
because
do that.
I don't like, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Bad.
When
I
you
mean,
single, that's a bad thing.
Are
Yeah.
y'all dating with and have y'all had the conversation that y'all are dating with intention? Do you know where this is going, or
Is it a date? Yeah.
situationship?
Well, what is y'all
Yeah.
doing?
And what do you want? Those are the two questions. So that determines if
well,
it's a good
yeah.
or bad thing.
That's true. Yeah.
And are you
Yeah.
settling and accepting?
No, I think right now, I think I'm just chilling.
Okay.
But why you said at
You
the
just said
beginning
you
you was
wanted
a
a
lover
man.
girl? You wanted
Because I am
my man, my
because-
man.
Okay, so because I do. Because I do want to be in a I think that sometimes I go back and forth, honestly.
Mhm.
I think that in one instance, I think that I do want to be in a relationship. I do want to have that one person. And that I just, that I love. I do want that. But then at the same time, it's like on the other hand, I think for me, I think I might be a little bit scared
I
of
feel
putting
that.
myself out there.
Mhm.
So I think that is what's stopping me from even like pursuing it, because I've wanted to have even more of a conversation, about it. Like we've talked about it. We've, like I've said, what I felt, and, and I've wanted to have more of a deeper conversation. But it's like at that same time, it's like,
Do
Aw,
I really want to
babe.
have that conversation?
right. Do I really want to have that conversation? Because it's like, at this point, everything is all good, we cool. And it's like, I just don't, because for me, if it doesn't work out, like if I get with somebody else and it doesn't work out, like I'm probably gonna lose my mind.
So it seems like to me,
Not in real life, because
I
I know you, I know that you was ready to say, hold on.
it seems like to me a little bit like you just settling for what you got because it's good and you don't want to rock the boat. Like you comfortable with what the waves doing in the boat, but intentionally you want more, even if it's not right now.
And you
the-
just scared that the
the
person that
person-
you wanted with gonna tell you no.
or you scared that person gonna hurt you. And you can't live in fear, boo.
I
You
was just gonna
deserve
say that,
whatever
like,
is on the
girl,
opposite
can't
side
let
of that
fear-
happiness.
You can't let fear keep you stuck, girl.
Well, then you stay stuck.
Yeah, then you stay
don't
stuck.
get this
Right.
And then
happiness.
she don't get the happiness that
Right.
she's
It's
saying
what-
she wants.
Y'all saying it like it's just like
I'm not-
butter on
no,
bread or something.
I'm not
like
saying
that.
it like it's butter on bread. Yeah, I know it's not, but you still want to make active steps.
Right.
And you don't want to keep yourself stuck because it's like, yes, it's scary, but how scary is it to think about in 5 years if you're in the exact same position?
Living the
Yeah.
same life.
And it's-
Yeah.
and even if it's not in the same situationship with the same person, if it's one with a
Just
different one,
just in
knowing
general,
that that's
just
not
keeping the
truly what
cycle.
she wants, and it's all
Right.
because she's scared to be like, this is what I want, and if this is not aligning, I have to walk away and
Mhm.
truly go after like what I truly want. If you
That's-
want what you truly want,
That's true.
unless you want to, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about what
That's
you want
true.
and truly like aligning self and actions with that so that you can truly receive. Because like you're not gonna spirit, God, whoever you believe in, is not gonna give you what you want if you ain't number one showing that you ready for it.
Or
It's
making
like-
no type of
It's
moves.
like the meme with the little girl. God got the little teddy bear, and he like give it to me, and she like, God, I love it, and he like, no, I got something for you. You got the big teddy bear behind his back, but she want to hold on to the little one because she like, no, I love it. It's like, yes, you love it, but you gotta let go and walk away sometimes and see what's on the other side.
And who knows if
Wait,
you
I ain't say the L word though. I
I
know
didn't
we
say
talking
love.
to metaphors,
What you
but
talking
I don't know.
I didn't say love. I'm talking about the bear.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It was an analogy.
Yes.
and who knows, even if you express your feelings and he don't want whatever you want, he want to keep the situation the same. He may be blocking you from the dude that's ready to give you everything you just told us you wanted.
Yes.
it
Or the
ain't-
man that you
It
actually
ain't
want.
nobody else.
You
that
don't
I'm
know
talking
You don't
that.
know. You
about.
can't see him.
But he might be
your
holding up the
favorite.
line.
You
He
can't
might be
see him
holding up
because
the
you
line.
shining all the light on your favorite,
Exactly.
and you too scared to ask for what you want.
We
And
gon-
too much light is blinding sometimes.
Yeah, you stand
guess
too
what?
close to the sun.
If
what
I
happened?
turn my flashlight right now and shine it in your face, would you be able to see anything else?
I'll
No.
be able to see when I punch you in your face.
See, that's it. But you ain't gonna be able to see if it's another good thing, a good person standing behind me.
That's true. That's
It
deep.
is. It is.
It's deep
It
and
is.
it's scary though. When
It
you really
is.
think about like self-reflection and healing,
Mhm.
the shit is scary. And that's how you know that you own the right track.
But it gets better.
It
You
does.
you
And
do
I-
it one
yeah.
time and it gets better. You
Yeah.
sit with them emotions.
Yeah.
I think it will.
It
I
will.
think we're gonna have a conversation.
I'm rooting for you.
Me
Yes,
too.
we all are.
And we got you
Right.
right in the group chat.
Right.
in the
Right.
group chat.
No, I think like we talked a little bit about it, this morning, and I said like we have a situationship. Like that's what we have right now. We don't know like what are we doing,
Yeah.
So I think that it definitely would be good to push in as many conversations and shit that we have. I think it wouldn't hurt.
And it's not even just a push or even a thing that's saying we have to make it official this
right
day
now,
or that day.
right?
But it's at least knowing what intentions are, because it's like at this age, we really too grown to not know.
Right.
Right.
It's like either we're actively working on building some shit
Mhm.
or we just fucking.
Right.
And I really, regardless, I mean, I think I would want to know which one we are doing.
Right.
Or
Right.
at least what you want.
Mhm.
And as soon as you set that intention, set it not just for this man, set it for
Mhm.
every man. So every man knows what the bar is. He
Mhm.
don't gotta be like, oh, you gotta be my man and we've been dating
right.
3 weeks. No, but eventually you
This is
won't.
what-
Yeah.
right.
This what you want and set that intention. And
Mhm.
most men, if they not ready to climb to that intention, they will leave
Yeah.
gladly.
That's
Hey,
true.
even if the intent is situationship,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, you
Yeah,
said
even if
that-
it's like I
Right.
don't want nothing
And
serious,
that-
I just
yeah.
want to be, get
and
right
and
from
that
time to time.
if I'm in that mood, because I've been there before,
Listen, y'all
where
know that
that's
where
where
I
I
be at.
was, and
Stay
I
on
was
that
cool
block.
with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that was the block that we could double back on.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
pay my
saying?
association fees there.
Because during my 7 years, I had a couple contracts, you know what I'm saying,
Man.
where it was like, okay, this is what we
Mhm.
doing.
That's my
You know what I'm
boo.
saying? All right.
That my
This
boo.
ain't even no,
That my boo.
Right.
That my boo.
you
Right.
know, so
Right.
Yeah.
intention,
Yeah.
intentionality.
I
is-
feel like it's good to have like a little person. I mean, a situation. It's good
that
to
you
know who you
trust
have.
and-
Right.
But you know,
Mhm.
everybody. I
It's
ain't
not
gonna say
some
everybody, but
random
you know what I'm
and-
saying. People
Right.
be having situationships for long times, and
They
it's
do.
good to
Yeah.
have a good, healthy one.
Yeah.
Keyword healthy.
Right. Right. And I think
Man.
yeah, I think it is. I mean, because I
It
think it
is.
is possible to have a situationship
It
with
is.
somebody and it to be a healthy situation, that it doesn't necessarily have to turn into we a
relationship.
Romantic, right.
relationship.
I'm
You know what I'm
telling y'all.
saying? Like no, we you know what I'm saying? We doing what we do, we
Right.
enjoying
Wrong.
each other.
Right.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? That's it, that's all. And I think too that is it what is your end result? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, are you looking to be married? Are you
Mhm.
looking for this? Are you looking for that? For me, like, not so much anymore. Like, is not so much as marriage is not the goal.
Mhm.
Marriage
I'm
is,
getting
you
married.
know, it's just
Y'all
not
gonna
the
come?
goal for me. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna make
I've
some egg
seen a
rolls?
lot of people. Marriage
Marriage just sound
My marriage is gonna be
scary.
I feel like marriage is
Why?
what you. I feel like people have made marriage seem so scary, but I feel like it's really what you make
It's what
it.
you
It
make
Yes.
is.
It
It
is what you
absolutely
make it.
is.
When
It
people
Mhm.
get the traditional mindset
Mhm.
out their head and realize like you can create literally whatever reality you
Mhm.
want.
Yes.
Mhm.
My shit gonna be
Absolutely.
lit. I can't wait to get married. My man, he's gonna be acting a fool. Y'all
Right.
already know.
And
I
like
be
I want that. Like again, like I grew up seeing that. Like there's nothing,
I
you
didn't,
know,
but
but for
I still want
me,
to have
like
That's
for
what I'm
me
saying. How can
growing
I
up,
be something
it
I
was
can't
easy.
see?
Just do it.
Representation is
That's- well,
everywhere,
yeah.
especially in
Yes.
our
And
day
there's
and
all my
age.
examples, you know,
Yes.
just
Mhm.
like the guy who says, "Well, I didn't have a dad,"
Mhm.
but then they
Yeah.
turn around and be the best dad ever. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you know what you wanted, you got to
Yeah.
show up.
Just be
Mhm.
in
what
the
you
ways
wanted to
that
see.
you,
Be what you wanted to see
Right.
as a
Yep.
kid.
Right. You gotta be the change. What they say, you gotta be
Like
the
Michael
change.
Jackson said.
You gotta be the change you want to see in others.
If you wanna be somebody,
Hey.
if you wanna go somewhere, you better. Okay, yep. No, we're not doing that. But we gonna go ahead and end the show. This is a good.
This was a really good conversation.
Yeah, it was.
It
It
was
was a
fun.
really good conversation. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in for the next episode that we having. We also will have a September 30th. This is the TDR kickback number 2. We will actually be live. We will be having a live audience. I will be sending out invites and all of that good stuff. So come on down. Make sure that you all keep subscribed, all of that good stuff. See y'all. Holla back. Peace in. Do. All right.
So,
Like,
I danced it out.
Huh?
I wanted to eat a chicken wing.
eat your chicken wing, girl. I think he's still yep, he still got us on there. Tom.
He got us on here.
Yeah. Look at me. I said we still talking. We still talking. We still talking.
That's too tall. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so boom, let's put this in there.
Okay.
So, all right, until he cut us off. We'll
Right.
just talk. So, how do y'all feel, right, about those situationships, right? Where, okay, let's say you set the intent at the beginning of the situationship, right? But then you catch feelings.
I hate them.
See,
What
Do you think?
That's
Do you
tough,
think?
though.
Do you think you should adhere to what you agreed on in the beginning, or should you visit the feelings?
So
Visit the
I'm gonna
feelings.
visit the feelings.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
visit the feelings.
visit.
Because me,
Because
I'm just
you are
like
entitled to change your mind, and you are entitled to say, "I feel a certain
Mhm.
way."
and I'm
Yes.
really like at the core, like I'm really a bold, blunt ass bitch. Like
Yeah.
no
I-
bullshit.
I really
Yeah.
like be like, what's up? Like, what's up? You trying to be my man or what?
I'm a no.
'Cause
I'm
it's like,
a
I don't
visit
like
it.
not going, not
But
knowing.
wait, okay, so this is my thing though, okay, because I've been in this situation a couple times, right?
Mhm.
Where we said, okay, this is what we doing,
All right.
Mhm.
right? This is what we doing. We said what we doing in the beginning,
Mhm.
all right? And then you start kicking in, and then you start vibing,
Mhm.
and then the dude, I mean, you could tell he catching feelings and all this or whatever, but it's almost like, okay, if you try to revisit or go back on what you talked about, then it's almost like you not playing by the rules, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, so I get what you're saying, and I think that that's unfair.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna say, I
Um,
think that's just a little bit.
Yeah, I think
manipulative.
it's very manipulative because when you think about it, that's the natural progression of shit.
Yeah.
Is that if you're in a situationship, and
Because
shit,
at the
I'll
beginning,
even
can't
even
really
use
agree
myself.
and commit to a lot because
Yeah.
y'all don't know each other. But naturally,
Exactly.
as y'all get to know each other, spend time with each other,
Mhm.
y'all having sex, exchanging
Mhm.
energies, feelings are
Mhm.
gonna naturally grow. So
Yeah.
it's unfair to be like, oh, when we met, you said you didn't want shit, but now we 6-7 months in, a year in,
Yeah,
and
a year in.
it's unfair. You're not playing by the rules now that you want to change your mind. Like I should be able to say, hey, I like you now. Do you like me
Yeah.
at least? Damn.
Yeah.
Like saying we gotta
Yeah.
get married, but
Yeah.
So how long would y'all be in a situation where y'all be like, okay, like we gotta figure it out?
I'm only gonna give about if it's like somebody I really like, because if it's somebody I like and I want to be with, I'm only gonna be like 3 months. You know, I'll be quick with it. I'll be 30 days, 2 weeks. I'm like, what you trying to be my man?
That's my thing.
I be
Like,
in love.
2-3
That's why I can't
months,
be in no
and it's just
relationship.
Like, okay,
That's
if
why I
you're
can't
not
be
trying to kick it back and come back on me and whatever, then I'm ready to go.
Listen.
But at the same time, I don't want. But at the same time, it's like I did agree to be friends with benefits.
I don't
type
care
shit,
what
so
I
it's
be
like.
But
agreeing
it don't, yeah, like no,
I
for
don't be
real.
caring. You gotta
For
just
real.
don't give a fuck. Just listen. Men already think women is delusional. Just be.
I mean, and I
I
guess
don't
that's
know.
part of what my issue is
I don't be
with
caring.
my situation is that
y'all, why y'all care so much? Just go in there and let that shit fly.
No, I'm saying like
I be thinking that too.
No, I'm talking about.
I
Like,
be saying
why
like I just
y'all
gotta say
care
what
so
I gotta
much
say.
about like
How people perceive
how
you.
people
Yeah.
perceive y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I had to let go of because that really is what fuel all the fear. It's like
Mhm.
fear of rejection or fear of, oh, he gonna think this or he gonna think that.
Mhm.
Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what a nigga think, what a
Mhm.
bitch think, what nobody think.
Okay, Misha.
You see what I told the nigga? You gonna cut the roster off today or you're not gonna talk to me tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm a selfish bitch too.
I don't care, bro.
Like long gone.
I be telling people for real.
Come on, man.
Like, Bianca,
Let's
you know.
go.
See,
do
and
what
I
we finna
know,
do.
but I don't. I think that's like when you meet somebody. I think that to expect somebody to just what?
Nothing. Keep on talking.
She hungry.
Oh,
You gotta put on the spot.
Who at your front door?
To expect somebody to just automatically stop talking to whoever they talk to, like right in that time frame, I think that's unrealistic. Like yes, you know what I'm saying. Like if we
I think 2 months is too early.
I do too. I think if we 7 months in, 8 months in, then absolutely
I
like
think
we're
at
gonna
that
have to
point,
let's talk
like,
about
I
some
think
shit.
6
Like,
months
that's
should
good
be a match.
yeah,
Why y'all waiting so long?
Because I need to see how you is
Because
in every emotion. I need
Yeah.
the honeymoon phase.
It
It take 90 days for that
It
mask to
does.
come on.
Even I still honestly I don't be giving a fuck. I be ready to get that shit over with. Come on, like if we gonna be together, we gonna be together. I'm not.
I
finna
gotta
wait
see
6
how
months.
you is.
how
No,
long-
Yeah.
Once that
am I-
honeymoon phase
what
raised up,
am
I
I
gotta see
waiting
how you
6
really is.
What am I waiting? Because I mean, honestly, it's gonna be the same result. A
No, it's
motherfucker gonna
not.
show you
no,
right.
I don't.
Because
think
when
that it
somebody,
would
when you
be.
first meet a motherfucker,
But
they gonna put
I'm
their
not
best
saying-
foot.
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Mhm.
saying realistically, a person could change at any point.
Yeah.
They could change. Realistically, we how long have I known him? 10, 11, 12 years?
They can change up on you.
And we
That's
was
true.
way past the honeymoon phase.
That's true.
So honestly, that's why from my own personal
Mhm.
experience, maybe that's why I feel like honestly, I spent years with a motherfucker that's twitched up on me after years,
Mhm.
not 3, 4, 10,
Mm-hmm.
and switched up over me overnight. So that's why it's like I'll be ready to jump in some shit. Like I'm gonna find out who a nigga really is.
Yeah. See, and that's
But it's different. I'm operating
Yeah.
from with different experience. Than
Yeah.
y'all.
I'm just at the point where
I
I gotta
waited 10
be
years and I seen it.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I
I
gotta
never
But
be
I mean,
be
you will never be and that's the
1,000%.
thing about trusting somebody. You will never be 1,000% sure because a person always can get changed, free will. You just got
Yeah,
that
they
text, you
change their
smiling.
mind.
Let me see somebody text me.
ain't nobody
See,
saying
I
No.
think I might feel a way about it because I had somebody switch up on me, right? So
Mhm.
like I had a friends with benefits situation
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay, and I wasn't super attracted to him like that, right? But it was like, okay, we kicking it
Mhm.
and we good, right? We
can't-
having fun and it was just like, all
Yeah.
right. It wasn't like I like him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just settle to be friends with benefits with him type of thing. It was like, all right, we kicking it, and then we just kind of like, all right, what I'm saying? I ain't talking to nobody.
Mhm.
You a decent friend, and this is we kicking it, right? And so we agreed, like, all right, so this what we doing,
Yeah.
we kicking it, we grown, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. So a couple maybe months in, he switched up and he caught feelings and he started acting a way that was not okay.
Right.
So
He was acting crazy,
he was
huh?
acting crazy.
What you was doing?
Because
I be liking my man's a little crazy. I love me a crazy ass
It
nigga. Come
escalated
get me,
to-
boo.
I thought I
Yeah.
did. I thought I did until I realized I did not.
No,
No, that's not crazy. That's delusional. That's different.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's,
about
I don't
back
know
to
what that
Tiffany's
was.
story. Go ahead. What he
Yeah,
was doing?
nah.
Let's see if
It
it's crazy.
escalated to a point where he came and he bust my windows out.
Yeah,
Oh
nah.
yeah, no, he was doing the most.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely
You know-
not.
And you know what? And I think like there are some men that think that women like that type of shit.
No,
Um,
we like the idea of it.
yeah.
I want to.
We don't like
to-
crazy.
yeah.
We like dominance. I think
Right.
that's what it is. We want you to not rah, but
Don't
like
go
Right.
there, but
not
we
too
know you
much
Right.
can't
though.
go there.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
we
Yeah.
want you to show us
know?
that you care and that
Mhm.
you want us, but we
In a
we don't want
non-deadly
you to
way.
be- So okay, so look, so we were having a conversation.
I don't want to
last
be
night.
scared of you. I just want to be scared that I think you might do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like hold,
And
I
I
know
was
not to play
saying-
with him.
Right, and
But
I
I
was
be playing
saying
with all
like,
you niggas.
Just-
you do and do. But we were saying like would you like for somebody to be like on both ends of the spectrum? If you're having an argument, this man goes to 10 immediately versus versus just shuts down.
I
What
don't
would you
know.
rather?
'Cause I'm a
Just like
shut downer. I am a shut down.
Don't shut down because I'm liable to hit you.
Nah.
I'm not. It depends on how severe the situation is because I'm the type of person where if it gets too heated, okay, give me some time to process what I'm going through, so
Mhm.
that when I calm down, I can effectively communicate to you
Mhm.
how this made me feel. So I'm a shut downer, but
But how long it take you to get your stuff
Right.
together?
okay, that's nor here nor there.
No,
Okay,
see, you can't be waiting 4 or 5
No.
days.
but I have
Right.
to process. Like maybe I have to. I'm the person. I have to think about it from all angles. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but
Mhm.
he did this, so shit, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I have to
Accountability.
really sit and try to figure it out before I can come to a motherfucker and be like, this is how this situation made me feel. I acknowledge how you feel and I apologize if I hurt your feelings. But moving forward, how can we fix it? But in that time, I don't want to be
be
bothered
apologizing?
because
No.
No, she don't be apologizing.
in that time, I don't want to be bothered because anything outside of what I'm processing is going to overwhelm me. And I don't need that right now. I'm trying to figure it out.
Where you go? We ended it 15 minutes ago.
Y'all still talking
And we still talking because you didn't end it.
because it's not over. Y'all still talking.
Okay.
Now tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Okay.